Sailing vessel, ways to go, Coast Guard Sector Miami, roger. Do you know if any of the two vessels that are aground have any commercial salvage over? Salvage in the area that can assist over? Schools were located along a line extending from near Carisford Reef Light to 6 nautical miles northwest of North Mesquite to 6 nautical miles north. Okay, roger that. Just come to the back of the boat. I'm going to toss you a line and get off the radio now. Sailing vessel Magic Hour, Coast Guard Sector Miami, go ahead. Turbo US in the vicinity of Nixon Beach. This is Coast Guard Sector Miami, channel 16.
Turbo US, can you switch over to channel?
Vessel took in on water. This Miami Dade Fire Boat 73. Do you see us? We're heading in towards Nixon right now.
Somebody's sending out a DSC. Well, I was in the middle of dinner here and suddenly felt a blast of cold air. And I know we got thunderstorms on the way, but I didn't think they were going to be here this soon. You can see I put the solar panels back down on deck. I had the oars in the dinghy, just basically lash things down. And wow, that air is cold, so we gotta watch out for sudden gusts here. Probably got about 20 knots right now. 30 knots. Luckily the direction's good. We're sheltered here. In anticipation of a freshwater rinse off, I'm not going to miss the opportunity to wash off the decks. Get all that accumulated grime off that comes from being anchored near a major city. Now we got it. Boy, that was a good gust. See way down there, that guy's headsail is unfurling. Well, the storms all go away and the sunny weather returns, as well as a fair wind and a reasonably good weather forecast to depart Biscayne, Florida for the Chesapeake Bay. And recall, it was the Chesapeake Bay where we first set off on this around the Atlantic voyage. So this will be the final leg. Still see the shore. And that's Miami. And I think that's Hollywood right abeam there. And as you can see, it's very pleasant sailing out here. And we've finally gotten clear of the shipping and all the sport fish boats. It's getting late in the afternoon. And I'm cooking dinner here. And we're having steak and fries for our first night out at sea. So this is rest for the weary out here. It just keeps changing day by day. Oh, we gotta fix that. What I was looking at was the shape to the jib. It got loose. It was under the hull, and it was pulling the clue of the jib down underneath, down by the bobstay under the bowsprit. So I had to clear all that off before it got a tear in the jib. So anyway, we've reefed down a bit, but now I'm completely soaked. So, nice morning. I think I'm gonna get back to my coffee. Ahoy everybody. Top of the morning to you. It is Sunday, the 18th of April, 2021. And we're about at 3120 north and 7918 west. So we're now north of the Florida-Georgia line. We were becalmed a good deal yesterday afternoon, but still in a bit of a current. Had about one and a half knots of Gulf Stream current. And it came in pretty good last night. And about 20 to 25 out of the west. Had her down double reef, main reef staysail, and she remained pretty comfortable there. And now it's backed off a little now. It's down to about 12 to 15 knots. So I shook around the reefs out. And we're back in the Gulf Stream current here. And it's still fairly nice and flat. But we're doing about 5 knots through the water, and the GPS is saying I'm doing over 8 knots over the ground. So we got about 3 knots of favorable current. So all good. We've had pretty much constant rain last night. Rain showers. It's sprinkling still a little bit now. I occasionally see a couple of patches of blue sky up ahead. That would be nice. My batteries are going down. I could use some sun on my panels. But other than that, we're doing pretty well. Weather forecast is still just ricocheting off the barriers. But it does look like sometime next week, Wednesday, Thursday, we're going to get a blast from the north. So my plan right now is to go into the Bight behind Cape Lookout, which they say is just a nice place to visit anyway, and wait for better weather to go out around Hatteras. So, but anyway, we're all playing this by ear. We'll see how it develops. And as you can see, it's pretty much just the business suit out here, gray on gray. There's a little patch of blue sky ahead. And I got her staysail reef main. She's moving along nicely now. And as I say, GPS is saying we're doing over 8 knots. So it's nice watching those miles melt away. So anyway, I'm gonna finish up my coffee here and get on with it. We'll talk to y'all again later. Well, those are spotted dolphins. It is the 19th of April, 2021 on a Monday. And we are crossing Frying Pan Shoals. You'll probably hear me a little better if I stand up here. So right off our starboard beam there is the old Frying Pan Shoals, the light tower, which says on the chart is now abandoned. And the exact same kind of tower as the Buzzards Bay Tower and the Chesapeake Tower. Those big square things that stand on legs in the ocean. If you're familiar with the Buzzards Bay Tower, you know what I'm talking about. So we're cutting the buoy, which has me a little antsy. Chart says we should carry 30 feet of water all the way across where we're going. It's about 5 miles across. And so long as we don't get too far north, we should have plenty of water. And there's some swell running here from the southwest, and don't see any breakers around, so I think we're all right. So we had a decent night last night weather-wise. I was finally able to catch up on a little sleep. Now the plan is, as far as weather goes, we've got this weak low pressure that's going to move offshore tonight. And so what happens is the wind is going to veer. We got west winds right now, about 12 knots or so. And they're going to veer northwest and then finally north by tomorrow morning. But it looks like early this evening, these winds are going to get kind of brisk, around 20 knots or so. And then tomorrow, Tuesday, diminished to light. But then on Wednesday, we got another cold front coming through with a blast of strong northerlies. So the plan is to go into the Cape Lookout Bight, which is about 85 miles from where we're at right now. What I want to do is work my way a little further, kind of on a north-northwest heading up into Onslow Bay, and try to get try to basically get on the same latitude as the bight of Cape Lookout. So then we'll be steering east. So with northerly winds, that's a beam reach. The other reason is if we get strong northerlies, if I get up a little closer to the shore there, it'll mean that I shouldn't have to deal with very big waves. It'll shorten the fat chop. So that's the plan. So once we get across the shoal here, we're in a deep broad reach. I'm going to come up between a beam and a broad reach, and we'll kind of head north-northwesterly, heading up into Onslow Bay, and then basically just follow the shift. So if the wind does what's forecast, it's west now, then it comes west-northwest, and then north-northwest overnight. We'll just follow the shift. And if I have all that calculated properly, we should be somewhere off the bight tomorrow morning.